Welcome to the How to Get Engaged video series. In this video, we're going to explore questions on planning your lives together. Let's get started. Do you know your partner's goals and dreams? You should not get engaged to someone with the belief that you will grow to love them or get to know them more as you are married. This is almost always a recipe for disaster. Put simply, you should become engaged to someone you know well right now. While it's true that people change over the course of a marriage due to maturity and basic human development, you should have a good idea of the essential nature of your partner. Do your partner's family and friends like you? While the opinion of your partner's family and friends isn't the defining factor regarding the validity of your relationship, you do need to consider any problems as potential obstacles to true bliss. If your partner's mother, for example, is always berating you, you might have to deal with this for the rest of your life. Even worse, if your partner never stands up for you, can you live with that? Some relationships may always be difficult, so you should ask yourself if that's something you will be able to deal with in a mature and honest manner. Though it's true that you want to do as much as you can to ensure that you have positive relationships with the important people in your partner's life, you also need to be willing to acknowledge that people generally do not change, but they can soften over time. In other words, thoughtfully consider, but don't get over-attached to the opinions of your partner's family and friends. Now, unfortunately, even if your partner's friends and family don't like you, you still need to treat them with respect. This will help to maintain civility and keep your partner from feeling like you are exacerbating the situation. On the other hand, if you notice that your partner never stands up for you, this can create stress in your relationship. Additionally, if your partner always defers to the opinions of others, such as friends and family, this may create obstacles with respect to big decisions like children and career moves. Also, when a partner is constantly seeking others outside of the marriage for advice instead of conferring with his or her mate, this is a predictive indicator of relationship problems. Where do you see your lives heading? Many people forget that the proposal is just simply one moment in which your lives will change forever. And while this moment is beautiful and timeless, you need to think more about what happens after your partner accepts a ring. It's important to show your significant other that you have been thinking about your future and not just about the proposal. This is probably the most romantic gesture of all, and it tells your partner that you are in this for the long haul. You can relay this feeling to your partner by talking about the future after you propose or before you propose. Creating a vivid, happy picture of what your future together will look like is a great way not only to set up the perfect moment for popping the question, but also helps ensure that you are both ready for the wonderful ride. If your partner isn't clear about what they want from your relationship, this isn't a problem necessarily, but it can be something that you might want to think about before you ask that big question. A partner that isn't quite sure what they want may indicate that they are not yet ready for marriage or not easily satisfied. Of course, at the point you are ready to propose, you should already have an idea of your future potential as a long-term couple. For more information on how to get engaged, please check out the Girl Gets Ring system at tinyurl.com/getengaged.